You like that blown out background? Yeah, some people pay premium dollars for that. It's Luke. Hope you're having a fantastic Friday. We're on the horizontal video thing, but that's not what you're concerned with. So shut up, Luke. Does size matter? Well, when you're not a bodybuilder like moi, I'm just kidding. I'm not a bodybuilder. I'm just a brain builder, trying to make people smarter, not harder. I carried the 1DX Mark II for pretty much probably 2 or maybe 3 years at weddings, shooting 40 to 50 weddings a year. It's heavy. It's cumbersome. It hurts my hand. And you know, when you're doing this right here a lot, it gets heavy, very heavy. So the 1DX Mark II is clocking in at wrist breaking carpal tunnel, yikes stuff. But it's included the way it's made here with a battery grip. So it's all one piece, and it's so nice to okay, exactly. So what we're going to do today is we're going to compare the size differences between the 5D Mark III, because the 5D Mark IV is like not worth the upgrade, trust me, against the 1DX Mark II and also the EOS R5. Now, the R5 that I'm going to show you has a battery grip because I just, like Aerosmith, get a grip. I love having a battery grip to go back and forth and and stuff. Most of my images that I take actually are vertical images. I just enjoy vertical. If you don't like to shoot vertical, that's your business. I make a lot of videos for Facebook that's vertical video, called the Vertical Video Series with Luke. How you doing? But yeah, I want to show you, sorta, help ya, blown out background. Watch this. It'll go back. The size difference comparison. Shall we? So first off, we have the 1DX Mark II. See that? 1DX Mark II. Okay? We're going to compare that up against the 5D Mark III. And to be honest, the 5D Mark III is pretty much the same size as the 1DX Mark II without a battery grip. A battery grip is around $300-ish, I do believe. Are we cool? Awesome. This one's heavier, no battery grip. Now, you're going to find yourself shooting with the 5D Mark III. Oh, no. And that's just, no. Yeah, you need a battery grip. You do need a battery grip. Okay, so now you're done with the 1DX Mark II. I understand that. Compare the 1DX Mark II up against the EOS R5. See that? So it's about the same size, maybe a little bit meatier, I would say. Put a battery grip on this one, it's going to be way heavier than this. Flash forward to 2020 EOS R5 without the lens, which is just a 100mm macro that I have on the side. This is a very light body. It's so nice to, and then when you put a lens on it, it doesn't make it that too much heavier. Oh, it's so much better. And it outperforms the 1DX Mark II like you wouldn't believe. I know for video it overheats. I have early work around a plan to keep it from overheating. But what I'm saying is, for photography, this is your camera. Why? Because it's lighter. You want a lighter camera. If you're going to be walking around for 8 hours, and I don't use camera straps. I never have. I don't like the way they feel. They just make the constricting. I know it's weird. Sorry. But this is going to be an easier camera to hold. You can hold it in your hand and just kind of just put it on your side and look around and walk and stuff. Set it down, pick it up. It's just a lighter, better ergonomically formed camera. I don't have very huge hands. I mean, but they're big enough. Believe me, there's no problem. But if you can see this, when you hold the R5, it kind of just fits the hand very well. You know, can you see this? Like, it just has a better, deeper grip, and it feels right in the hands. Also, when you do this, it just has this nice girth to the grip, and it just has a very good feeling. Here's kind of a roundabout view of what it's like. And what's funny lately, I found myself using the 85mm 1.4 image stabilized lens, not because of the image stabilization, but because honestly I just like the way the 85 1.4 IS operates. It's been a very, very, very good lens so far. I think I bought it for $1,000 on eBay. It's been great. I don't know if it's a gray market lens or it's just I don't know, but it's been fantastic. And I was willing to take the $500 risk just in case. But I think it's $1,500 and some change for that lens. So gonna make another video probably later today. I want to talk about like the 85 1.2 and 85 1.4 and also 85 1.2. I love to give some examples and to show you guys what some images are like and stuff, but I've noticed some heavy chromatic aberration with the 1.2 version 2 EF against the 1.2 RF. It's night and day. Now the 1.2 EF, it's a pissy lens. And what I mean by that is it has its own personality, but when it hits right, it's truly beautiful. It's a great piece of glass, still a great piece of glass. Is it worth a $2,000 price tag from Canon? No. You can get that lens I think for $800 or $700, $800 off eBay. So check it out. But coming up against the 85 1.4 version, I know that's not one version, 1.4 image stabilized lens, I don't think anything can compete with that as far as the price point at all. I think it's a stellar lens, got great glass. The same glass in the 85mm 1.4 image stabilized lens is the same glass construct, the same lens construct as the 35mm 1.4 version 2, which is better than the 35mm 1.4 version 1. It just is. Shot a wedding several months back, and one of the photographers, not my photographer, one of the photographers was using the older 35 1.4 version 1, and the images that they were able to get while they were fine, they just don't compare with the images of the 1.4 version 2. It's just night and day. The glass really took a step in the right direction with that lens. But that's another video that's down the road. Just wanted you guys to see a nice, just regular, blown out, crazy video from me regarding the ergonomics of these cameras. When it comes to the 1DX Mark II, it's outdated. Simply put, it's outdated. It's a great camera. It's a rugged camera, more so rugged than any other camera I've ever used. I'm really excited to see where Canon's going to go with the mirrorless lineup associated with the 1DX lineup. I do believe the 1DX Mark III, while it's a fantastic camera, it's wonderful, I just couldn't justify the upgrade from the 1DX Mark II to the 1DX Mark III. I'm excited to see maybe an RF 1DX. That would be truly exciting. And Canon's got a lot of stuff up their sleeves. And just from a photographer or wedding photographer standpoint, Canon glass, Canon cameras have, simply put, just worked better for me. I've shot Nikon, I've shot Sony, I've shot Fuji, and all of those brands, while they're fantastic and they're wonderful, and those people that use those brands, they're great. Canon really, really fits my workflow. And the thing is, you've got to figure out what fits your workflow. If you don't figure that out, or you just jump into something because somebody told you how it's supposed to be, it's dangerous territory. You wouldn't go to a knife fight with no knife. I botched that, but you get what I'm saying. I hope this review and this irrelevant conversation has helped somewhat. We're at the 9-minute mark. You've stopped after minute 1.5. But have a good day. God bless you. Be good. More videos soon. I'm going to try to up the production value because I just love doing these. And I love being real and talking. And have a good day. Have a great weekend. Ta-ta.